One day I was born, and since then I lived in the same place, in the same house. I still drive by my old elementary school and get awful memories getting close to my middle school. I traveled, lots of places, but I never moved out. I stayed in the same house, the one that watched me grow up. Saw me laugh so hard it hurt. Saw me cry so hard I thought I would die. Saw me try to change my whole self, then try to accept myself. It heard me sing for hours every single day to hopefully get better. Heard me whisper to my friends and experience so many firsts. How could I find a home when my room was my whole life? I felt like I could die leaving it, because I think I died so many times in it, as I was reborn so many times in it. I wouldn't miss it. I would do anything to stay here. But suddenly the possibility of a new place sparkled something else in me. I think I resented my room. The sun never really got through the windows. The trees always kept me from the light. It was too small, too awkward, it was too anxious, it was too me. My whole room was so me. It screamed my name, so I removed it from the walls. Suis-je dans moi ailleurs? Ma maison n'était pas mon cœur. Où le malheur d'un leurre, la chaleur des heures et le bruit du vent, les oiseaux d'avance sur le toit de mon enfance, criant notre innocence, entourés de mes deux frères, nos pieds nus dans la terre, ma famille sans raison. J'ai trouvé ma maison, j'ai la tête qui résonne. I will try to move on. So I decided to move out, not knowing if that would make me move on. The perfect situation found me, or maybe I let it find me, because I was finally ready. Maybe it was my new work, or my new friends, my new income, the anxiety meds working, or the shadows I finally beat, because it wasn't too late to save myself, so I signed that contract, not knowing what it meant to move on. Because I did move on from relationships, from people and situations. I moved on from trauma and happy memories, travels and happiness. You can go forward without moving on, but how can I move on if I never moved out? Like, really move on to be by myself, to write a different story, something that scared me so deeply. Because I'll always be my parents' child, so accepting to become an adult felt like a breaking apart of myself. Because maybe I relied too much on them. I relied too much on the memories in this place. Playing endlessly in the garden with my brothers, coming back from the last day of school, inviting my best friend every Wednesday, adopting new animals, getting into new adventures every day. Maybe I wasn't leaving my house. I was escaping my room, willingly, happily and peacefully. Because I think maybe my room had become like a prison, of the past, of the present, the same room and different beds. It was the same place, but completely different selves. I didn't really know who I was if I wasn't there, but I knew it was time to get out, empty this room and all the shame I felt with it. The shame that made me cry and hurt myself and forced me to stay. But now I could stop feeling that way, and I could finally move on. Because in the end, I always moved on. Because I didn't have the choice. And now, I think it's time to move out. I never moved out, so I don't know how to move on. The future seems so lifeless,